Yeah.
The dog salon bearers leading the candidates into the auditorium are U.S. Army ROTC cadets from the Department of Military Science. Entering the arena are the graduate school candidates from the College of Nursing and School of Allied Health. The students escorting the candidates into the auditorium represent the Northwestern State University student organizations of Blue Key National Honor Fraternity and Purple Jacket Club. Both organizations are honorary service groups that are highly selective in nature and provide service to the university in many ways throughout the year.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. Look like they don't got enough seats. Nah, they definitely do though. You see her? She got a lot of coming. She framing.
Just the sound on?
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for all the comments.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think they can hear. Yeah, the mic on.
Entering the arena at this time are the undergraduate College of Nursing and School of Allied Health candidates. Leading the processional is the graduating senior with the highest grade point average, Destiny Bryant.
But is that on the right? I think I see her on the 1, 2, 3, on the fourth row. You heard me? You see her? On the fourth row and the third person. Your eyes might be better than mine. That's us. They say they hear us. They got a good, her phone got a good mic.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Terrell Woodard Jr., Mr. Anderson, graduating senior in the College of Arts and Sciences, will deliver the invocation.
Please bow your head. As we gather here today to celebrate the achievements of this remarkable graduating class, I would like to take a moment to pause, reflect, and give thanks. We give thanks to those who helped us get to this point. We acknowledge the support of our families, friends, mentors, professors, advisors, and so many more who have guided and encouraged us along our respective journeys. Their care and belief in our potential are part of the reason that this day is possible. We give thanks for the long days and late nights in which we could not clearly see the finish line, for every moment of uncertainty, every moment we had to take risks, and for even for every failed test. Just know that those experiences laid the foundation to make this day mean so much more. We give thanks just for the opportunity to have been able to experience all that being a college student has had to offer. From our accomplishments to our trials and tribulations, from the highest of highs to the lowest of lows, and from French Market to the CAC, we have stood the test of time and have pressed on to this very important moment, cementing the idea that we are more than capable of achieving anything we put our minds to. This moment serves as the culmination of each of our undergraduate journeys here at Northwestern State University. We honor the dedication, perseverance, and hard work that has brought us all to this day. May this moment serve as a reminder of the power of knowledge and the endless possibilities that lie ahead. As we step forward into the next chapter of our lives, whether that be pursuing another degree, entering into the workforce, or just catching up on sleep, may we carry with us the wisdom gained, the friendships formed, and the values instilled during our time at Northwestern State University. May we have the courage to face challenges, the creativity to seek solutions, and the compassion to make the world a better place. Let this celebration of achievement inspire us all to continue striving for excellence, fostering understanding, and contributing to the greater good. With gratitude for this moment and hope for the future, we welcome this time of joy, pride, and new beginnings for the graduating class of 2025. Amen.
Please remain standing for the national anthem. The vocalist is Miss Brooke Jones, graduating senior in the College of Arts and Sciences. We ask that you please direct your attention to the flag above the entrance into the arena. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, the president of Northwestern State University, James T. Genovese.
Good afternoon, everyone. Are you there? Okay. Just want to make sure you're there. Important day today for many of us, for all of us. Good afternoon. I am pleased to welcome you on behalf of Northwestern State University's faculty, staff, students, and alumni to this spring 2025 commencement ceremonies. If you are a visitor, we are honored to have you on our beautiful campus and in the historic city of Natchitoches. Together, as we gather to celebrate your achievements, we also embrace the idea of new beginnings, marking not only the end of your academic journey, but the commencement of a new chapter in your lives. Please join me in extending our heartfelt congratulations to the 934 graduates being honored across these 3 graduation programs. Thank you. Your hard work and dedication have brought you to this moment, and we applaud your accomplishment.
How many did you say?
As you embark on this new chapter, you join a distinguished community of more than 80,000 alumni who have made significant contributions to various fields of over the university's 141-year history. I would like to take a moment to recognize the faculty members who have played an integral role in guiding our graduates on their journey to success. Their dedication and commitment, and I ask that they stand as we show our appreciation with a round of applause for our faculty members. Thank you so much. So special guest has joined us to pay tribute to our graduates today, and we thank him for being here for this occasion. And I would like to recognize him. This gentleman is a friend of mine and a friend of Northwestern State University. He is the mayor of the city of Natchitoches, Mr. Ronnie Williams, Jr. To the parents, grandparents, spouses, siblings, significant others, and friends of our graduates, your unwavering support has been instrumental in helping our graduates reach this milestone. We extend our gratitude to you and ask that you stand so that we may recognize you with our applause. Stand up, parents and grandparents, you deserve it. I bet a lot of you that are standing up because you know that you got a raise because your child has graduated from college. A good thing. I'm proud to say Northwestern is committed to providing our students with an education. Providing our students with an education that's both rigorous and rewarding. We challenge students to think critically, to explore their passions, and to develop the skills necessary to succeed in today's rapidly changing world. In embracing the rigors of our educational journey, you have not only honed your intellect, but you have also cultivated a profound sense of resilience. It is through the challenges faced and conquered that we truly come to understand the depth of our capabilities. As we pause to celebrate your accomplishments today, let us also recognize the profound growth that has occurred within each of you. Your time here at Northwestern has not only equipped you with the tools to thrive in an ever-evolving world, but has also instilled within you the tenacity to navigate the uncertainties that lie ahead. I would venture to say that each of you has overcome challenges and obstacles to reach this point. Today marks a particular touching moment in the lives of many here under the purple and white. Among the spring 2025 graduating class, we celebrate the diverse achievements, resilience, and determination of individuals who exemplify the values of Northwestern State University. Their stories inspire us and remind us of the transformative power of education and community. Whether you're pursuing professional careers, advancing education, or creating change in their communities, the class of 2025 embodies the values of Northwestern State University, and congratulations to each of you on this incredible milestone. As you step into the next chapter of your lives, know that your alma mater is proud of you and will always be a part of your journey. Graduation marks both an ending and a commencement, a moment to honor your past accomplishments and to anticipate the future with excitement and hope. In closing, I would like to pay tribute to all graduates. You honor the university, your families, your friends, and others who know you with your remarkable achievements while overcoming obstacles. As you embark on the next phase of your journey, remember that graduation is not an end, but a new beginning, a chance to apply the knowledge and skills that you have acquired to make a positive impact in your communities and beyond. I am confident that as you begin your post-graduation journey, that you will carry on the tradition of bringing honor and distinction to your alma mater, just like thousands of alumni have done for decades. Congratulations again. God bless you. Stay in touch, and fuck 'em demons.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Executive Vice President Provost of Northwestern, Dr. Greg Thompson.
It is my distinct honor to introduce our keynote speaker during our spring 2025 commencement exercises, Mr. Jeff Fielder, who serves as President and CEO of Willis-Knighton Health. Fielder is a distinguished healthcare executive, civic leader, and advocate for education and workforce development across Louisiana. He oversees the largest healthcare delivery system in North Louisiana, encompassing 4 acute care hospitals, a rehabilitation institute, a 600-member physician network comprised of 600 physicians and mid-level providers, and the Oaks of Louisiana, the state's largest retirement community. A champion of educational advancement, Fielder has led transformative initiatives benefiting students and underserved communities. He established the Willis-Knighton Health Occupations Partnership, providing high school students with hands-on healthcare experience and scholarship opportunities. He played a pivotal role in expanding graduate medical education programs to attract and retain physicians in the region, and has helped fund advanced degrees in nurse anesthesia and radiologic sciences at Northwestern. Fielder's commitment to public service includes spearheading major community partnerships, from renovating Lee Hedges Stadium for local schools to co-funding a Ronald McDonald House and supporting first responder health screenings. His community leadership has included positions with the Martin Luther King Health Center and Pharmacy, Northwest Louisiana Heart Walk, the Louisiana Hospital Association, and the Food Bank of Northwest Louisiana, where he currently serves as chairman. Fielder holds 3 degrees, an MBA with a focus in organizational psychology and business management, and a BBA from Abilene Christian University, and a Bachelor of Science in Accounting from LSU Shreveport. He is also active member of the American College of Healthcare Executives. During commencement exercises this spring, he will be granted a 4th degree, the Honorary Doctorate of Humanities from Northwestern State University. A dedicated member of the University Church of Christ, he has served as a deacon since 2018. He was appointed by Louisiana Governor Jeff Landry to the Healthcare Pelican Transition Team and is an honorary commander of the 307th Medical Squadron at Barksdale Air Force Base. Fielder has been recognized with numerous honors, including the United Way's Clyde E. Fant Memorial Award and consecutive Business of the Year honors from the Shreveport and Bossier City Chambers of Commerce. At this time, I would invite Mr. Fielder to join President Genovese, where he will confer upon Mr. Fielder the Honorary Doctor of Humanities. Following the conferral, Dr. Fielder will deliver the address.
He was right. This thing is a little tight. Thank you, Greg, for that introduction. Made me sound real good. I probably do need to put you on payroll before it's over with. President James Genovese, Dr. Greg Hondel, deans, members of faculty, distinguished guests, proud family members and friends, and graduates. It's a tremendous honor to be here to speak to you today at this commencement ceremony. Today is an extra special day for me because my youngest daughter is in the crowd about to get her degree, ultrasound degree, and I'm very proud of her. Thank you. Thank you very much. And secondly, as President Genovese mentioned, I'm one of those parents that's about to get a pay raise. I made my last tuition payment to Northwestern this last spring, so happy about that myself. I'll tell you, I was extremely surprised when Greg called me and asked me to be this year's graduation speaker. I guess since he figured that I was going to be down here for the graduation ceremony anyway, I ought to be able to participate in the activities. I will say that this is not the first graduation speech that I've given. Back in 1985, I was the valedictorian of my senior class at Shreve Christian School in Shreveport, Louisiana. Shreve Christian was a small private school back then, and even though being selected as valedictorian should be an honor enough, to put it in perspective for you, there were only 16 people in my senior class, so there wasn't a lot of competition for that valedictorian position back then. Back then, one of the responsibilities of the valedictorian was to give the graduation address to the senior class. And to this day, I can remember how nervous I was when they told me I was going to have to do that. And my mother had pity on me, and she basically helped me write my graduation address. Truth be told, Mother wrote it. And it was really good. And my mother and father are here today in the crowd, and I appreciate them for being here today and all the support throughout the years. I can remember going and giving that graduation speech. And after the speech, the principal came up to me and said, "Son, that was one of the best graduation speeches I think that I have ever heard. And you now hold the record for the longest graduation speech ever given at this high school." I think it was pushing 40 minutes long, folks. It was really out of the world. The good news for you today is my mother didn't write this speech, so we're not going to be here very long. And oh, by the way, Greg, the day after I gave that graduation speech, they closed my high school. So you probably should have checked my background a little bit better before asking me to do this. I would like to begin by telling you a little bit about myself. I'm a Louisiana boy, born and raised in Shreveport, Louisiana. Graduated from high school, went to Abilene Christian University on a football scholarship, graduated with my bachelor's and my master's degree. Married my beautiful wife, Shelley, in August of 1990, and after we completed college, we returned to Shreveport to start our careers and begin a family. We had plans to have 2 boys, and God gave us 3 girls. Definitely proved that God has a sense of humor. But all kidding aside, I'm a very lucky man. All 3 of my girls now have college degrees. 2 of them are graduates from Northwestern State University. All 3 of them live within a mile of my house, and as of June 3rd, all 3 of them will be working at Willis-Knighton. So very blessed, to say the least. Willis-Knighton Health and Northwestern State University have developed a great partnership through the years, and NSU has provided WK with an ongoing supply of very well-trained allied health professionals, qualified nurses, radiology techs, and other staff members well-trained in other disciplines. Northwestern graduates are some of the best trained allied health professionals at Willis-Knighton, and I appreciate the educational opportunities that NSU provides. As they were growing up, I always encouraged my girls to pick a vocation that they'd enjoy and one that would give them the financial security and independence where they could go anywhere in this nation and find work. I feel that healthcare is one of those vocations, and I applaud all of you for making that choice today. We live in a world whose population is aging, and we all know that older people consume a significant amount of our healthcare resources. You should be proud that you've chosen a profession that serves humanity, and be confident that you have lots of options of where you go and where you work in the future. If you're like most people, you're going to be looking for opportunities in an organization to move up, opportunities to learn, to continue your education, to make yourself more valuable to the organization, and likewise have the ability to be promoted and make more money in the future. For me, that organization was Willis-Knighton. I started in an entry-level position at Willis-Knighton. I learned the internal workings of the organization, advanced my education, and was able to advance in the organization. At Willis-Knighton, we're always looking for employees that want to step up and be future leaders. To help us do this, we created a program called the WK Leadership Academy, which is a series of courses that we offer our employees that are interested in being the next leaders at Willis-Knighton. This program teaches employees job skills, education requirements, certifications, personality traits, and characteristics that we feel are important to leaders in the future. And even though Willis-Knighton executives feel this is important in the future, I'm sure that other organizations would value them as well. Leadership has often been described as a collection of qualities that converge to form the skill of leadership. Today, I'd like to briefly review some of those qualities with you and drive them home with some stories from my own career at Willis-Knighton. First of all, a leader needs to be a mentor and a role model. Good leaders are individuals who exemplify excellence in all aspects of their personal and professional life. Because leaders are in positions of authority, they all should be aware of their conduct, knowing that they're being influencing the actions of others. Mentors essentially serve as teachers in the workplace, providing guidance, direction, advice, as well as sharing knowledge that advances understanding. This reminds me of the story of my first interview at Willis-Knighton. After I graduated from college, I moved back to Shreveport and I was looking for a job. And I got the opportunity to interview with the president and CEO of Willis-Knighton Health System at the time. His name was James K. Elrod. I had never met Mr. Elrod before that day, and I can remember being nervous about that interview. I got in my car, I drove to the hospital, I parked at the front entrance, and when I got out, I noticed that there was a man in a suit and tie picking up trash in front of the hospital. Now, this was the middle of June, and those of you that live here know how hot it gets in June. And it was very odd to see a man dressed like that picking up trash. But nonetheless, I went inside the hospital, found my way to Mr. Elrod's office, and I sat down and waited for him to call me in. About 5 minutes later, that same man that was picking up trash in front of the hospital came in and introduced himself to me as James K. Elrod. And I remember how impressed I was to know that the man that was responsible for running that entire health system was not above going outside and picking up trash to make sure that our hospital was fit for visitors and patients. This story obviously has impacted my leadership style over the years, and it really drives home the significance of being a positive mentor and role model. Secondly, I think a leader needs to be confident and willing to continue their own personal and professional development. Personal and professional development refers to self-improvement activities that foster growth and and advancement, allowing someone to reach his or her full potential. When these personal efforts are combined with institutional learning opportunities, it elevates leadership acumen and intelligence, resulting in numerous mutual benefits for not only the individual, but also the organization. I know that as you sit here today, one of the last things on your mind probably is signing up for more college courses. However, a lot of organizations really value employees who want to continue their training and education. That doesn't mean that you have to sign up for more college courses, although you can do that. But you can also pursue a certification. You can join a performance improvement activity in your hospital or organization. You can read books and articles that are relevant to your position. These activities serve a couple of purposes. First, it increases the value of the employee to the organization. And secondly, by increasing the value to the organization, you have more opportunities to be promoted in the future. I'll tell you another quick story that happened in that first interview with Mr. Elrod. I can remember preparing for that interview, and I put together a resume and a list and a transcript listing all the courses that I had taken during my bachelor's and master's degree. I can remember being proud of the fact that I was 23 years old and I had already gotten my master's degree. I went in to speak with Mr. Elrod. I handed him my resume and transcript, and the first thing he said was, "Well, son, you didn't take many accounting courses during your college career, did you?" To which I was kind of caught off guard. I said, "Well, I took as many accounting courses as they asked me to take to get those degrees." And I remember him telling me at the time that all of the directors and vice presidents at Willis-Knighton had an accounting degree. If I wanted to be a leader in that organization, I was going to have to go and get my accounting degree. And I remember telling him that I would get my accounting degree, and I did just that. It took me 5 years of night school, but I graduated with my Bachelor's of Science in Accounting. The crazy thing about this story is that not all the department directors and vice presidents at Willis-Knighton had accounting degrees, nor were they required to have accounting degrees. And I don't think that even to this day, Mr. Elrod knows that I went and got my accounting degree. But looking back on that day, I realized that he was testing me during that interview to see if I was interested in pursuing personal and professional development, which at the time he felt was important to future leaders at Willis-Knighton. I'm glad I was willing to get that accounting degree, because if I hadn't, he wouldn't have hired me, and no telling where I'd be today. And finally, I think leaders need to have a strong work ethic and be dedicated to their organization. The term dedication is synonymous with the term commitment, essentially referring to the devotion of time and energy toward a achievement of a particular activity or purpose. I believe leaders should demonstrate their dedication by pursuing their assigned duties and responsibilities, stepping up whenever situations warrant, and supporting the institution's mission. Likewise, work ethic refers to a person's determination in completing those assigned duties or responsibilities. A person with a strong work ethic actively and aggressively strives to deliver value through their work. I'll tell you one final story. When I started Willis-Knighton, I was what was called a salaried employee, which means every 2 weeks I got paid the same amount of money no matter how many hours I worked. And I wasn't eligible for overtime pay. One of my first jobs at Willis Knight was an analyst in the human resource department. And shortly after I was hired, I remember Willis Knight bought a brand new digital employee ID badge making system. And one of my first duties was to go around the entire health system and take pictures of 2,500 employees and process badges for them. I remember the administration had put a deadline on this process on when they wanted these badges to be processed and handed out. And I remember my boss at the time had seriously underestimated how long it was going to work to do that. But because I wanted to make that deadline, I took it upon myself to work night shifts, sometimes around the clock, in order to make that deadline. And I didn't get paid for those extra hours. But the fact that I worked those hours and I never requested to be paid for them demonstrated to my bosses and other leaders in the organization that I had a strong work ethic and I was committed to Willis Knight's mission. In closing today, I'd like to wish you luck and good fortune in the career that you've chosen, and I hope that you find happiness in that career. I'll have to admit, when I started at Willis Knight, I had no clue what I was going to be when I grew up. I rolled in my professional life, and I never in my wildest dreams thought I would end up president and CEO of Willis Knight. I did know that I wanted to stay in Louisiana, and I wanted to work for an organization that had a great reputation and that offered opportunities for advancement, and Willis Knight was that organization for me. I was able to incorporate some of the leadership skills that I've reviewed with you today into my personal life and was able to move up in the organization. So my charge to you today as graduates is for you to incorporate these same leadership skills into your professional life and become the leaders of the healthcare industry of the future. Thank you.
Dr. Greg Hondo will now present the spring 2025 candidates for degrees.
Good afternoon and congratulations to candidates for making it to this momentous day where you will become officially a graduate of Northwestern State University. I have the honor of recognizing 4 different groups during our commencement exercises this afternoon. First, graduate students who have maintained a 4.0 grade point average during their graduate studies. Second, those students who have achieved academic honors. Third, those students who have achieved academic distinction. And fourth, those candidates who have met all requirements for an academic degree at Northwestern. Our first group includes graduate students who have maintained a 4.0 grade point average during their graduate studies at Northwestern. Will those graduate students please stand to be recognized? Congratulations. Our second group includes those students who have achieved academic honors. We celebrate undergraduate students who have earned academic honors by graduating with a cumulative GPA of 3.0 or higher. Will those undergraduate students graduating with a cumulative GPA of 3.0 or higher please stand to be recognized? Congratulations. Next, we celebrate undergraduate students who have earned the highest academic distinction by using the variations of the Latin phrase cum laude. Students earning at least a 3.50 grade point average are designated cum laude with praise. Students earning at least a 3.70 grade point average are designated magna cum laude with great praise. And students earning at least a 3.90 or higher grade point average are designated summa cum laude with highest praise. Will all undergraduate students who are graduating with academic distinction and a cumulative grade point average between 3.50 and 4.0, please stand to be recognized. Congratulations. And now, our final group. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. It is my pleasure to present the candidates for their degrees. Will all candidates please stand and prepare to be awarded their degrees? Mr. President, on behalf of the faculty, directors, department heads, and academic deans, I am pleased to certify that the students presented here today have completed all requirements for the degrees indicated in the commencement program. I commend these candidates to you, President Genovese, and recommend that you confer upon them the degrees to which they are entitled once they receive their diplomas.
President Genovese will now confer degrees to all candidates.
Are you ready? Well, let's get ready to rumble, I believe, huh? Yes. Here we go. By the power vested in me by the University of Louisiana System Board of Supervisors, I hereby confer upon you the degrees to which you are entitled once you receive. You may now move your tassels from right to left.
You may be seated. Dr. Mary Ann Stacy, Dean of the Graduate School, will present the graduate degrees for the College of Nursing and School of Allied Health. As degrees are presented, we respectfully ask that you refrain from using noise-making devices and limit the celebration for your graduate so that the next graduate's name may be heard when announced.
Good afternoon. As the Dean of the Graduate School, on behalf of the Dean of the College of Nursing and School of Allied Health, I am happy to present degrees to those students receiving graduate degrees today. Will those students who are candidates for master's degree in the College of Nursing and School of Allied Health please come forward? The master's degree is the first post-baccalaureate degree conferred upon candidates following 1 to 3 years of graduate study. It is the midpoint to the doctorate, the terminal degree for many professions, and a source of enrichment in the chosen field of study. Achievement of a master's degree at Northwestern State University requires that the student complete at least 30 semester hours of graduate credit beyond the bachelor's degree with a grade point average of 3.0 or better. It is with great pride that Northwestern State University awards the following master's degrees. Volanta Aaron, Master of Science in Nursing, nurse practitioner. Rebecca Anders, Master of Science in Nursing, nurse practitioner. Lucielle Arnoza, Master of Science in Nursing, family nurse practitioner. Laura Bain, Master of Science in Nursing, family nurse practitioner. Sharon Van Baylor, Master of Science in Nursing. Arnisha Brooks, Master of Science in Nursing. Audria Campbell, Master of Science in Nursing, nurse practitioner. Jennifer Campbell, Master of Science in Nursing, family nurse practitioner. Nadia Cannon, Master of Science in Nursing, nurse practitioner. Martha Cardenas, Master of Science in Nursing, practitioner. Tiffany Carr, Master of Science in Nursing, nurse practitioner. Carla
Coming from
Castillo, Master of Science in Nursing, nurse practitioner. Emily Cecil, Master of Science in Nursing, nurse practitioner. Kander Chance, Master of Science in Nursing, nurse practitioner. Daisha Cohen, Master of Science in Nursing, nurse practitioner. William Kevin Coleman, Master of Science in Nursing, nurse practitioner. Alexandra Collier, Master of Science in Nursing, nurse practitioner. Elena Correll, Master of Science in Nursing, nurse practitioner. Laura Dixon, Master of Science in Nursing, nurse practitioner. Valerie Dunn, Master of Science in Nursing, nurse practitioner. Darian Dupree, Master of Science in Nursing, nurse practitioner. Carrie Egan's, Master of Science in Nursing, nurse practitioner. Amanda Faith, Master of Science in Nursing, nurse practitioner. Katie Ann Farrell, Master of Science in Nursing, nurse practitioner. Amanda Field, Master of Science in Nursing, nurse practitioner.
what is it?
Kyra Freeman Sturkey, Master of Science in Nursing, nurse practitioner. Tiffany Gomez Grubb, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Kira Goodson, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Michelle Green Chauvin, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Logan Hay, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Tramika Henderson, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Jillian Henry, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Amanda Harrington, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Shamika Higgs, Master of Science in Radiologic Sciences. Erica Johnson, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Heather Johnson, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Erica Johnson Benjamin, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Caitlin Elizabeth Malloy Nims, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Hunter Martin, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Valerie Skipper, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Brittany Keys, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Haley Killian, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Kayla Kennebrew, Master of Science in Nursing. Zoe Lacombe, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Allie Lahaski, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Christine Leggett, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Pamela Lemoyne, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Jamie Lemon, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Kerrigan Levi, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Desiree Lewis, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Kimberly Ludlow, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. And Lorraine Lynn, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner.
It's reverted. That's my.
Brendolyn McGee, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Shanna McMullen, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Jacqueline Miller, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Lee Mitchell, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Tanya Monk, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner.
So first for the road.
Lauren Mulder, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Jakara Mouton, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Brianna Z. Parker, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner.
I used to work with this girl, but for some reason, she reminded me of
Wendy
you.
Patane, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner.
Let me put that up for you. I don't know, she didn't reminded me of you. This girl twin you don't know about. You
Robin
agree?
Palm, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner.
Oh, no.
Celeste Phillips, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Adriana Slaughter, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Blair Rochelle, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Ain't do nothing.
Kristen Rhodes, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Jerome Richard Jr., Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner.
They tried delivering my package. Hey, you got the ring up there?
Elizabeth Riddle, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner.
Oh, you wanted
It
to.
ain't been coming on.
I have been on her phone.
Joshua Ryder, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner.
Oh, damn.
Adrienne Ridout, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Patches Rob, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Ashley Kate Robertson, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Lorena Robinson, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Nikki Salinas Chavis, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Ariel Samuel, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Krista Sellers, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Ashley Sneed, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Latasha Stevenson, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Cheryl Stiles, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Amber Tuttle, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Mary Christine Cavengay, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner.
Hey, why they got their lights on? And we don't get ours on. I'm jealous.
Kanisha Renee Joyner, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Michael Thomas, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner.
So on.
Nia Thompson, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Reagan Stevens Thrasher, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Erica Watson, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. LaJada Williams, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Sharonda Zeno, Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner. Congratulations to all the students receiving graduate degrees in the College of Nursing and School of Allied Health.
Dr. Amy Batto, Dean of the College of Nursing and School of Allied Health, will present the bachelor's degrees for the College of Nursing and the School of Allied Health. We once again ask that you limit the celebration for your graduates so that the next graduate's name may be heard when announced.
Good afternoon. Would the candidates for the associate baccalaureate degrees in the College of Nursing and School of Allied Health please come forward? Today, over 300 students will earn degrees from the College of Nursing and School of Allied Health, joining the ranks of over 17,000 nursing and allied health heroes who have graduated before them from the university. New to this complement is our inaugural cohort of the Diagnostic Medical Sonography Program, which will enter sonography graduates into the workforce. Northwestern State University is proud to award baccalaureate and associate degrees to the following students.
I'm gonna take a picture.
Is that it?
Graduating with the highest GPA in the College of Nursing and School of Allied Health, and graduating summa cum laude, Destiny Bryant, Bachelor of Science in Radiological Science. Matthew Arsenault, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Tabitha Ballard, Bachelor of Science, Radiological Sciences. Dylan Bernard, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Krista Ursula, Bachelor of Science, Radiological Sciences. Jenna Bonnet, Bachelor of Science, Radiological Sciences. Christy Booth, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Skylar Ford, Bachelor of Science, Radiological Sciences. Latoria Boykins, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Zachary Bridges, Bachelor of Science, Radiological Sciences.
No one.
Gracia Garcia Simon, Bachelor of Science, Radiological Sciences.
This her right here?
Yeah, I think so.
Right here.
Derica Green.
She got the best hat I done seen.
Precious Harris, Bachelor of Science, Radiological Sciences.
Did she deck her haircut?
Yep.
I can see it, yeah.
That's how she said it. I seen it listening.
Oh. I didn't realize she decked it up.
I almost missed her.
April Lee, Bachelor of Science in Nursing.
Also, she was on that side. She wasn't on the right. All right, she finna walk over there.
No, she was on this side.
Oh, the left.
Tara Moore, Bachelor of Science,
Oh,
Radiological
never mind. He
Science.
said she's on that side.
Oh, yeah, that's good. I thought that's what I seen.
Oh, then I'll.
Oh, that was a good picture. Well, let me show the camera. Let me show the
Jacob
That was a
Mosley,
good
Bachelor of
picture.
Science, Radiological
Oh, yeah, she
Sciences.
was in that spot.
Graduating cum laude with a Bachelor of Science in Radiological Sciences, Trayton O'Connell.
I wish I can zoom in on here.
You can't?
Nope.
Oh, damn.
Jalen Colvin, Bachelor of Science, Radiological Sciences.
I was wondering why you was recording it so far.
Yeah, I can't zoom. If I can zoom in, I don't know how to do it.
Uh-oh.
Terlesia Combs, Bachelor of Science, Radiological Sciences.